Hello, hello, hello. You may have noticed that I am not at home. I am in my niece's playroom at the moment. I'm actually dog sitting for my sister for the week, but I wanted to come on here and talk about fruit, specifically fruit when you're trying to lose weight, because it might actually not be serving you. So if you're eating things like oranges and bananas and apples and things like that because you think they're quite low in calories and they're actually helping you when you're in a calorie deficit, it might not actually be the case. So I wanted to talk about whether an apple or a banana is actually ruining your progress. Before I continue, I just want to say there is absolutely nothing wrong with having a banana or an apple or an orange or anything like that. In fact, at the moment, I am literally enjoying a berry smoothie that I made from scratch, which is delicious, by the way. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with having fruit. However, if you're having things like I say, all these different types of fruits and you're in a calorie deficit, it might not be benefiting you because those calories still add up and they're probably not going to fill you up, which is going to make it more difficult for you to adhere to your calorie deficit. So what I suggest, rather than having a banana on its own, is pairing a banana with a high volume food, a food that's high in protein. It's going to fill you up rather than just having it on its own. So for example, rather than having a few berries in a bowl, making a high protein smoothie, and if you want the recipe for this because it is delicious, nutritious, filling and high in fibre and protein, then just comment below and I'll be more than happy to send it over to you. So rather than having berries in a bowl, I made a berry smoothie. This is, like I say, high in protein and fibre, so it's going to keep me nice and full, which in turn will make it easier for me to stick to my calorie deficit. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm working towards a photo shoot. I'm in a fat loss phase at the moment myself, and indeed, I'm in a calorie deficit. So this for me is going to make it so much easier for me to stick to that deficit, because at lunchtime whatever meal I had, this is now my afternoon snack and it's going to see me through till tea time. Whereas if I'd have had an orange or a banana or something like that, it probably wouldn't have filled me up. So for a calorie deficit, for losing weight, fruit on its own, it's probably not going to serve you. Another example is, rather than having a banana on its own, maybe you're in a rush in the morning and you know you've got like a busy morning, you just grab a banana, you have that on the go. That is not going to fill you up. Whereas if you use that banana in like on top of your protein oats or in your baked oats recipe, again, I have some delicious breakfast recipes that I literally have like in a cycle on repeat. That is going to fill you up because you've maybe got some yogurt, you've got your oats, which are high in fibre, you've got some protein powder, and it's just going to help keep your energy levels lovely and balanced and also fill you up. So rather than going into work, looking for the biscuit tin, in the staff room, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you just grab a couple of bickies there and then a club bar there. Before you know it, you've probably consumed like 600 calories and you don't have that many for the rest of the day. So you're going to be hungry, cue that restrict binge cycle, which is literally what we want to avoid, right? It's just about making really mindful, simple swaps that are going to benefit you and make it easier for you to adhere to your calorie deficit. Another thing, as well as having the topic of fruit, is maybe something that's going to help you is having 4 meals. I know it sounds crazy. Hang on a minute, I'm adding another meal when I'm actually trying to stick to my calorie deficit. That's more food. But honestly, you can be so clever with it. If you have breakfast, then lunch, and then a mid-afternoon snack, maybe 3-4 o'clock, again, a big smoothie bowl, a smoothie, a yogurt bowl, even some porridge if that's what you fancy, or maybe you're more of a savoury type person and you have an egg and bacon medallion bagel or something like that, and then you have your tea. As long as you're still in your calorie deficit, again, that's probably going to serve you, because it's probably going to make it easier for you to stick to your calorie deficit. Who cares if you have 4 meals? It literally doesn't matter. You could probably have 4 meals and then save yourself maybe 100 calories for the evening to have a little snack before bed. Like, you've just got to be clever with it. Be clever with it, be mindful, and you need to prep. And I would track in advance as well, because it is honestly a game changer. But going back to fruit, I just really think it's something I would encourage and recommend is to pair your fruit, because it's nutritious. It's, you know, what we call healthy. I don't like to label healthy, unhealthy, good, bad foods, but it's more nutrient dense. So have that piece of fruit and pair it with something that's high protein, maybe even high fiber, that is going to fill you up. And I promise it will make it so much easier for you. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and let me know what you want to see next. I'm loving delivering these YouTubes. It's like a longer form type of content that I can do, so I can give you just more value. I can answer any questions that you have as well. So if you have any questions at all, just comment below. Or of course, you probably know by now that you can find me on Instagram at Jodie B Nutrition. And I will see you on the next one, guys.